Protein. These days, there are so many types of protein supplements around. It's just unbelievable. There's protein cookies, protein chocolate bars, protein everything. The thing to note is this: just because a cookie has got protein in it, it doesn't suddenly become healthy. You know, a lot of people think, oh, okay, well, it's a protein cookie, so it's an excuse to have a cookie per day. It's not an excuse to have a cookie per day because you're still having an unhealthy cookie per day. All that's happened is it's had protein manufactured into it during the process. So it doesn't make it healthy all of a sudden. The most common forms of protein supplements are protein powders. And the most common form of protein powder is whey protein powder. Whey protein is a leftover from the coagulation process of turning milk into cheese, and it's extremely high in protein. The reason why it's become so popular is because, first of all, it's got a very high net utilization rate, and that means the proportion of protein used by your body against the proportion of protein that you've actually ingested overall is very high. It means you get maximum bang for your buck. But also, it's very quick to be absorbed. So if you're going to have a protein shake half an hour before your workout, you get the effects of it very, very quickly because it's absorbed into the bloodstream quicker than whole foods. The negatives of it, again, are that it's a manufactured supplement, so it's not as good as natural food, and it should never replace natural food. I personally use a vegan blend, which I find to be very, very effective. It's a mixture of rice protein, pea protein, hemp protein, all blended into one. So you get a very complete protein. And for me, that gets me very, very good results. So I would recommend using that. The important thing to remember with supplements is to always use them as a supplement and not as a replacement. So you always want to be aiming to hit your protein goals for the day from whole foods, from natural proteins, and not from protein powder. Protein powder is only useful and should only be used consistently when you can't, for whatever reason, hit your daily targets from natural sources alone. The next thing is to check the quality. You must always check the quality of the protein powder that you're buying, and price doesn't always match quality. A good protein powder should have between 60 to 80 grams of protein per 100 grams of powder. Any less than this and the protein's just not good enough. What you'll find is unflavoured protein powders have more protein per 100 grams than unflavoured versions of the same powder, and that's simply because the flavourings add weight. An unflavoured whey protein, you'd want to be around 80 grams of protein. And just on the other end of the scale, a flavoured vegan protein, for example, chocolate flavoured vegan protein, you'd expect to be around 60 grams for a good quality one. 60 to 80 is a benchmark to aim for. Anything less than that, regardless of the price, it's going to have a lot of other stuff in it that's taking away from the protein, and that's often just filler, often just stuff just to add weight so you get less bang for your buck. So that's protein supplements. Whey protein powder is the most common form of protein powder out there. Vegan blend is extremely effective. There are other forms, but those two are more than good enough for everything that you're going to need. So that's protein, all there is to it.